I'm Ben Winslow on Utah's Capitol Hill, where the state's new homelessness czar went to legislative leaders asking for their support for a new way to tackle the problem. Now, appearing before the Utah State Legislature's powerful Executive Appropriations Committee, Tyler Clancy, a former state lawmaker, now the head of the Office of Homeless Services, asked Republican and Democratic leadership to fund some new priorities. It's about $30 million the legislature's already appropriated. There's going to be money to focus on a small group of people experiencing homelessness who account for a disproportionate amount of crime. New housing and 24/7 care for people with severe mental and substance abuse issues, and a temporary shelter in West Valley City will become a permanent shelter.
Homelessness is not a one-size-fits-all issue. We're describing a multitude of different issues, a multitude of different people with using one word. So our budget today reflects just that. We're setting aside a portion for individuals who are deeply involved in the criminal justice system to divert them, to get them on a better path. We're making sure we're stabilizing our shelter, the front door of the system, if you will, and continuing to build housing, and also strengthening our mental and behavioral health infrastructure.
Now, there was a surprise moment when the House Speaker called for an audit of how the state's spending its money on homelessness. He says it's about accountability.
For the 25% or whatever the number is of that population that just wants to sit around in public spaces, do drugs, commit crimes, and those other things, they need to be held accountable for their actions. Period. End of story.
Now, this is not new money. It's what the Utah State Legislature already appropriated earlier this year during the legislative session. It's just being shifted to new priorities. What is not being funded? A massive homeless campus that was being proposed that critics have called the mega shelter. On the Hill, Ben Winslow, Fox 13 News, Utah.